Principal Dooley, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Well, you know I'm here to go over your data for the school, and I was wondering, have you looked over it yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me overall, what does your data tell you?
I know that our data has gone down in both reading and math over the past year. Our science data has gone up, so we're very pleased with that. But we are concerned that our reading has dropped 10% and our math has gone down about 6%.
Okay, so what do you plan? How do you plan to address those scores?
Well, for reading and math, we've gone to a majority of small group instruction. So we're targeting kids based on their reading level and their math ability instead of teaching whole group because we realized that it was completely ineffective, and if it's ineffective, we're not going to continue to do that here. So hopefully with our next, we just finished quarter testing, that our data will show an increase, and that should give us a projection to meet our needs on the EOGs.
Excellent, because research shows that small group instruction does reach most children, so that's an excellent idea. Okay, and on your, how are you using your support team?
Our school improvement team, we meet monthly. We are completely transparent with that group. We pull up our school raw data. We analyze, looking at, is it instruction, is it environment, is it knowledge of the curriculum, or it's called ISIL. It's new with MTSS, but we've started to use this procedure. We then analyze the data, find out what we need to do, and then they go and disseminate that information upon their grade levels so that the whole school is informed.
Good, because that sounds just like shared leadership, which provides coherence and stability. And you know it's essential for innovation. And when you encourage the change and trust the teachers to hold each other accountable, then students begin to learn.
Yes,
so that's excellent. Okay, and on your TWC survey, I noticed that parents, guardians support teachers contributing to their success with students, and that was low. So I wanted to know what you plan on doing about that.
Yes, ma'am, and we have racked our brain on how we can get our parents in the school. We ask them, we encourage them. When they do come, we thank them for their time. We feel that parents with the language barrier are a little uncomfortable maybe trying to come talk to their teacher when it's hard to have a conversation about my child's education when I'm not able to talk to you and there may not be an interpreter. So we have tried to come up with some ways with the Parent Resource Center that our Parent Involvement Coordinator will have, who's bilingual. They can come in, fill out job applications or ask questions, find some resource packets. However, we can get them in the building and get comfortable, and then maybe they'll start to communicate with their teachers. But that is a struggle that we try each year to improve, and we have a hard time with that.
Well, keep setting those goals, because you know creating partnership with parents, especially around academics, works towards student achievement. So that's good. We'll just continue to work on that. Now, how can I support you?
We have with a lot of teachers, maybe the way that we coach teachers, or what are the best ways to reach teachers that maybe are struggling, or we know they're able but they're not willing. I know that's interesting to say, but how do we help those teachers say, you know what, it's not about what's easy, it's not about me, it's about what's doing best for these kids. And there's some that really will work hard and try, but we do struggle with some that just say, I'm not going to do.
Well, first of all, I suggest that you talk to them one-on-one and let them know what your vision is, and try to get them in their ideas of how they feel about the vision, and just continue to motivate them and inspire them in your professional development. When you have your professional developments, make sure that you're differentiating. Don't let every teacher be at the same professional development. Maybe they need a little more training in areas than other teachers do, but I'll be happy to come and speak with your staff anytime you need me to. We need to talk about your EVOS data.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can write down these goals that you have for your teachers' growth.
Yeah, so I know that you've seen this, that we have a couple of teachers in blue, which is really promising, and 15 teachers are green, meaning they did grow their students that 1 year's growth. We're very pleased. But our concern is the 6 teachers that are red. And as you know, red and EVOS means they did not grow their students as expected. We talk in conversation and classroom observation data. We feel that maybe the reason for this is the lack of rigor. Some teachers find that the students that speak Spanish, it's a limitation, and they're teaching these students down. The engagement is low, the expectations are low. We've really seen some issues when it comes to math and the lack of writing. So if there are any suggestions that you have maybe about how I can help these teachers increase their capacity with writing or teaching the Common Core math in a better way for these students.
Well, I know Lucy Calkins, you might want to research her because I know she has some excellent ideas for writing strategies. And then the Singapore math strategies that goes from concrete to pictorial to abstract. So those are some kind of the workshops where I was sharing with you.
Campbell, if you're still in the building, please call the office.
Sharing with you about the strategies and having that professional development for each teacher, and not everyone having the same professional development. So that is going to be something that you really have to look into to differentiate that professional development. But other than that, I think everything really looks good, and I will take this, and I'm just telling you that I believe that your vision is coming to pass, like I said before, and you're doing an excellent job. And I just want to say thank you so very much for this interview. You continue to do the good work, and soon your vision will come to pass. Thank you, Principal Dooley.
Thank you so much.